Welcome back to the local segment. Opposition leader Honorable Julian Fraser has expressed concerns about the low level of business activity at the Crafts Alive village based on data he received from Communications and Works Minister Honorable Mark Vanterpool during the question and answer segment at the 8th sitting of the House of Assembly on April 19th.
Madam Speaker, can I ask the Minister to tell me if, from his assessment, has he seen any dip, or should, on the reverse, whether there has been an increase of business in the Craft Alive shopping area since the inception of the opening of the cruise pier with the new ships, the new arrivals?
The answer to the question is yes. However, Madam Speaker, it will be my desire to see more business there, and there are a number of discussions that we have in terms of endeavoring to channel more business to the Craft Alive village. But there obviously is a second attraction, which is the Tortola Pier Park. But there are some guests on different ships who have different desires of the type of shopping they like, and we're hoping that we can, over time, give more attention to the activity of the Craft Alive village in terms of encouraging shopping there at a higher level.
Honorable Fraser further questioned whether the arrangement between government and vendors operating out of the 51 spaces at Crafts Alive should be revised. Honorable Mark Vanterpool says government is looking at ways to increase the flow of visitors to the refurbished facility.
Looking at the spreadsheet that I've received, Madam Speaker, it tells a story that is troubling. I'm wondering, now, Madam Speaker, keeping in mind that the Minister knows what's in the spreadsheet. So I want to ask the Minister a question. Minister, looking at this sheet, do you think, or don't you think that it would be appropriate to reconsider the arrangements which government has with the people of Crafts Alive, looking at the spreadsheet?
Madam Speaker, that is not a question I can answer so easily without knowing and trying to gather a lot more information, and giving the Craft Alive village a little more time to develop and grow and improve. There are things that we need to do to make sure that the vendors at Craft Alive can achieve more business, and we are going to be trying to encourage that and provide it. And the Craft Alive village vendors are also doing their efforts to try to attract more business there. And as we fix and develop the town in terms of pedestrian traffic, and as we encourage what we call direct signage and tours to the Craft Alive village, both along the boardwalk that is expected to continue on the Bay side and on the admin drive and so on, we hope to see more traffic there. We're also having discussions with the taxi operators to encourage a stop at the Craft Alive village, either before going on the tour over the hills onto the beaches, or after the return from the tour. So there are a number of things we're looking at, and until we do that, I believe that the average rate of $200 per month that the Craft Alive vendors are expected to pay would not change, but we will try to encourage more business for the Craft Alive village vendors.
Speaking at the commissioning of the Crafts Alive village on February 26, 2013, Minister of Education and Culture, Honorable Myron Walwyn, appealed for the formation of alliances between vendors at Crafts Alive and other creative individuals in the territory to boost the viability of their respective businesses.
I know we're trying our best, but you see, when a tourist comes to the territory and they buy an item, they want to take back something that reminds them of the country. They don't want to take back something that says made in Indonesia or somewhere else with it. And so I would like to see us do a bit more of that. No, not because you may own a shop means that you can make the craft. We have got to do like other people do, where we form alliances with each other. There are a number of persons within the community, I see some of them right here, who make very good items. Let us form alliances. Purchase the items from them, put a markup on it, and put it on the shop and get it sold.
Current 5th District Representative and Deputy Speaker Honorable Dolores Christopher is credited for the original Crafts Alive concept. Prior to its refurbishment, and still so today, vendors at Crafts Alive Village are predominantly women.